right, welcome into 5 Reasons to Bet. Here, this is the mobile edition. I'm in a car somewhere in Davie. You're in the complete opposite place, which is Las Vegas. Sorry, I got to clear my voice here. I'm surprised your voice isn't bad with all the smoke out there. We got J-Rod. You can follow him at J-Rod Show. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick or at 5 Reasons Sports. We're sponsored, as always, by Booze Bandage. More on that in a second. Got a lot of inquiries about that. But also our new betting sponsor, BetUS. BetUS Official. Right. That's the Twitter handle. BetUS is where the game begins. Our new code is 5, F-I-V-E. Appreciate having a gambling sponsor here on the show again. And you can use that code 5 to get special bonuses. We'll be telling you more about that as we go forward. But you're actually out in Vegas for the Pacquiao fight, Mr. Rodriguez. As I said, Pacquiao was supposed to retire 7 fights ago. Still not retired. What kind of fight do you expect this weekend?
Well, listen, we got some actually insider information about his opponent, Yordenis Ugas, the Cuban, who has apparently been getting his ass kicked in sparring. So all of a sudden now, this may not be as hard of a fight as we thought it was going to be. Now, Pacquiao is the prohibitive favorite. He's minus 370 to win the fight. Ugas is plus 250. So I'm staying away from that because there's not much value there. But hearing now that Manny's been sparring well and that Ugas has struggled in sparring really gives me some pause. And I'm still going to do some hedging. That's what I love to do on pro fights. And they've broken down the fight into 4 3-round blocks on BetUS, okay? So we're going to assume that Manny's going to win, and it's not going to go the distance. Okay, now that's a little tough sometimes because Manny has not knocked out a guy. He's knocked out a guy once in his last 10 fights. So 9 out of his last 10 fights have gone the distance, but I don't think this one's doing it. So Manny wins in rounds 1 through 3 on BetUS. You get 15 to 1. I'm going to lay some money on that. Rounds 4 through 6, it's 7 to 1. Rounds 7 through 9, it's 5 to 1. Rounds 10 through 12, back to 7 to 1. So I'm going to spread the love a little bit. Put a little, 25 here, 25 there. You lay on 100 on those hedge bets, and you're going to get some money back as long as the fight doesn't go the distance. And I also love the prop bet that the fight doesn't go the distance. It's plus 125. So that's where you get those values, especially at BetUS. I think Manny wins. I don't think the fight goes the distance, and that's where you're going to make your money on Saturday night.
All right, so bet that at BetUS 5. We got some football first, though. You've been playing those unders, right, in these preseason games.
It's been crazy. I actually took the over yesterday in the Patriots-Eagles. It was 38, and the Patriots won 35 to nothing. So thanks for nothing, Philly. The under, 14-3 this preseason. 14-3. The under has hit so far, including last night. Listen, I'm going to go with Washington and Cincinnati tonight. I'm going to stay away from the over-under. It's 38 if you're interested. The Washington football team's laying 5.5. I'm going to take the Washington team and lay those 5.5 because, simply put, Washington's just better. Doesn't matter who the quarterbacks are. Since he's got that leaky offensive line, I'm going to roll with the football team, laying the 5.5, and I'm going to stay away from the over-under. It's been too crazy.
We're staying away from the over-under. Go with Washington. But first, a word before we get to some baseball with our baseball bonus Booze Bandage pick. First, of course, a word from Booze Bandage.
All right, so back with the Booze Bandage baseball bonus. And here's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go with a little playoff preview tonight out in Tampa. It's the White Sox and the Rays. Michael Wacha is pitching for Tampa, and he's been dog poop. Okay, 14 runs allowed, actually 18 runs allowed in the last 14 innings. I love the White Sox total over 4.5 runs. I'm going to go with the White Sox to score 5 runs or more tonight against Michael Wacha and company. And also an extra bonus. The Orioles, folks, have lost 15 in a row. They're home tonight against the Braves. Throw some change at them, plus 195 to win the game. They can't lose 16 in a row, can they? And remember, Booze Bandage, if you go to boozebandage.com, there's the code 5RSN. You get 20% off. And tell you, I think Ethan might win gotten some because that's what you need. It's full of vitamin B1. Vitamin B1. It's got thiamine. It's great for you. You don't get hungover. And, with all this immune system stuff going on in the world today, it's good to have that in your system. You just put it on. It's a patch. You just put it on your skin, and you're good to go. And thanks to BetUS for jumping on board here on 5 Reasons to Bet. For Ethan, I'm Jim, and for Manny, we'll talk to you next time.